you can lean on that to be that good around the NFL. Top 10 in both categories is awesome.
Run it on 3rd and 7, and it's Montgomery keeping his footing for a first down.
Is play action with throws into the middle of the field.
His first throw of the day is off play action, and it's Jameson Williams who's starting to come alive. He's got it for a first down, beating Paulson Adebo with flags down. Inside the Saints 40. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs, his first touch of the day, and Gibbs has room, breaking it to the secondary. Gibbs explodes and makes it 1st and goal. Running back, and Montgomery that comes in here. On 1st and goal, it is Montgomery, and it's a Detroit Lions touchdown on the first drive.
But it's that red zone area. They move the ball very well between the 20s.
Looking downfield, first play, coverage tight, and so he checks it down. It's intercepted off of Juwan Johnson's hands into those of Brian Branch. The rookie from Alabama with his second.
That momentum just starts to roll on you.
Against the Saints defense that was so good early on this season, trying to get back to that. They rushed just 4 on 3rd and 6. Goff lets it rip. A touchdown to Laporta. 2 drives, 2 scores, and a marvelous start to this game for Detroit.
You watch the inactives today. There's a lot of guys that you see on that Detroit team that are on the sideline with new guys getting a shot.
Carr throws incomplete. It was intended for A.T. Perry. It was knocked away by Cameron Sutton. 2nd and 10 from the 46. Goff steps into it. He's got Laporta. Another big play for the rookie tight end down to the 25. He's already got a touchdown, and he's got 29 more yards here. Out of an empty set. Goff given all day. Over the middle, Amon-Ra St. Brown. What a start for Detroit. And it seems like that coverage has been excellent so far, too. Here's Hill. On the quarterback draw, staying on his feet, tripped up at midfield. The first down of the day for the Saints. John Kaminsky got him. Is that it? Bugles,
like Ted Lasso says.
Yeah, the best. 3rd down and 9. Pressure coming. Carr off his back foot, floats one too tall for Perry. They're on the 20-yard line, out of the eye. Here comes Montgomery. That offensive line surges forward, paves the way for a first down run of a dozen. They rush 5. Goff steps into one. Incomplete. Out in front of Josh Reynolds. Had a little bit of space against Adebo. Final seconds of this first quarter. Hill hands it off to Kamara. He's got a first down to bring the first quarter to a close and bring some of the only cheers we've seen. 3rd down and 4 here. Carr has Kamara. Elvin Kamara's got a first down. Stumbles forward to the 42. 3rd down and long here. Carr steps up, lets it fly. He's got A.T. Perry. Best throw of the day from Derek Carr. 29 yards to the rookie. Lions bring in the house. Carr trying to beat it with Olave. First catch for him on his first target. And they do convert 3rd and 9 with a gain of 23. 2nd and goal. Carr has Graham and a touchdown. 2 catches this year, both of them touchdowns, and the Saints are on the board. 2nd and 16. Underneath it's Laporta. Sam Laporta to the 35. On 3rd down, pressure coming. Goff lets it rip, and he's got Laporta again. First down to midfield. Goff loads up, down the middle, a perfect strike, and it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. A minute 20. End around, it's Khalif Raymond. Laporta in front. Gives him a block. Raymond tried to climb the ladder, and Adebo dragged him down. Extra lineman in the game. Dan Skipper motions across the formation, and they run behind him with Montgomery. He's got enough for a first down. Down to a minute. Goff is pressure, turns the shoulders, lets it fly incomplete. Over the head of St. Brown. And he's got the chip shot. Lions have their first point since that early flurry, 24-7. And the one takeaway came from the Lions defense on the very first play of the day. Here's Kamara with some room. Spun right into the tackle of Jerry Jacobs. Carr comes back in, 2nd and 10. Lions bring pressure, got rid of it. Here's Kamara with some room and a first down to midfield. 2nd and 10. Wide open, Taysom Hill from Carr. 18 yards for Taysom Hill before Tracy Walker brings him down. Carr floats one, Olave underthrown. Olave comes back and makes the grab, saving Carr on a poorly thrown ball. So 1st and goal at the 2. Kamara straight ahead for the Saints touchdown. Excellent drive to begin the second half for New Orleans. And the Saints, by the way, are 2 for 2 in the red zone today.
The first week of December football.
3rd and 15 underneath. Laporta's got the grab, but a long way to go, and he won't get there. He is swarmed. First down and 10 from their own 38-yard line. Play action. Carr steps up and throws to a wide open Chris Olave. And on the first play of this drive, Olave gets 30 yards into Lions territory. He's got his 4th catch of the game. Play action again on the roll, dumps it off. Foster Moreau, the tight end, with a first down, chopped down by Walker at the 16. And to the ground they go for the first time on this drive. Kamara slips his way through and turns nothing into a gain of about 8 or 9. Thing here is that it's 3rd down and short. Hill keeps it. Shed the first man. Taysom Hill to the goal line, and it's 1st and goal. Saunders back in there. He's saying, I love this offense thing. The snap to Taysom Hill. He's stacked up at the goal line. Does he finish through? He does! Touchdown Saints just one play later. First down from the 27. Same look on the boot. A different tight end. It's Brock Wright. Wright with his first catch of the day. Montgomery's become that his first year with the team. They got both running backs out there for this first down play. Goff looking to throw. Wide open Laporta. Blown coverage has Sam Laporta racing inside the 15-yard line. 49 yards. Big play from Goff to Laporta. They run it. Montgomery. Nothing doing. Granderson there to stop him. Patterson, who's not missed from this range this year, keeps it that way and sends this game to the 4th quarter with the Lions 27, the Saints 21. And again, this is a guy they didn't know if they'd have. He had a concussion last Sunday, hardly practiced. Ball's on the ground, and the Lions have it. It's a fumbled snap, and it's recovered by Josh Paschal. End around and a reverse. Here comes Jameson Williams. Explodes to the end zone. Touchdown Detroit. Superman dive for number 9. Goff looks to throw for it. Back of the end zone. Sam Brown had it knocked away. He'll look to throw. Lions bring pressure. It's a screen and a good time to call it. Kamara has a first down into Lions territory. Alvin Kamara goes for 12 yards. That completion right there, by the way, was his 15th in a row. Derek Carr, largely responsible for the Saints being in this game, now leaves. Well, he was out there, so you wonder if this is just what they've done with Carr, which is going to be back and forth between the two. From the 30-yard line, the penalty keeps the drive going. And the Taysom Hill run to the left side gets him close to another first down. And now 3rd down and 13, where a field goal doesn't do you a whole lot of good. This is tipped and caught. The Jameis experience never fails. Chris Olave on a tip ball for 30 yards. On 2nd and goal, 7.5 left. Kamara. He's in for the Saints touchdown. Tiptoes on the move. It's dropped by Montgomery. Concussion and a shoulder issue. Drive begins with play action. Underneath, it's Alvin Kamara. Kamara's got a first down. Tipped in the air and caught instead of a touchdown. It's Kamara on the ground. He's got a hole, and Alvin Kamara pushes his blocker, keeps the play alive, and keeps on churning. 17 yards for Kamara. Taysom Hill into the game at quarterback. They got their full bag of tricks here with 4.5 left. Hill gets the edge into Lions territory. On second and short, it's the O-line. Jamal Williams, couple blockers in front. Tiptoes to the sideline. It'll be close. Winston over the middle and incomplete. Tracy Walker the coverage on Kamara. On 3rd and 8. Goff delivers, and it's Laporta. Where there's been a need, there's been Sam Laporta. They will. Off play action. He's flushed. He's hit. He got rid of it for a first down. Jared Goff with the play of the day, finding Josh Reynolds. 33-28 the final score. They survive really an incredible effort from the Saints, who trailed this game 21-0 in the blink of an eye. They come back and fall just short. 33-28 the final score.